I am against complete misuse by political parties of students' movements and bodies.
Right.
I am against students' bodies being affiliated to individual parties and blindly following their leadership. Those things I am strongly against. There has been student bodies that have evolved, necessarily not affiliated to political parties.
But nowadays we find all the students' bodies are affiliated either to BJP or Congress or CPM. Or
honestly, AVVP evolved much before BJP was born.
Yeah.
AISF evolved much before CPI was born. And Chhatra Parishad came, yes, after Congress was born, but not necessarily a Congress mass front. But unfortunately, things have deteriorated in recent times.
Yeah.
Having told that, because you have brought up the question of the JNU and Jadavpur issue, if someone is asking for freedom from India, separation from India, I am against it.
Yeah.
But if someone is asking for freedom from the vices of India, please understand the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
भूखमरी से आज़ादी सही है, कुस्वास्थ्य से आज़ादी सही. आज मुजफ्फरनगर में क्या हो रहा है?
जी.
So if someone is अशिक्षा से आज़ादी सही है, लेकिन भारत से आज़ादी सही नहीं है.
But then, I mean, there's a lot of misinterpretation.
That's
of
the point. People interpret according to their political and other needs. That's what I am objecting. However, I do also understand the students' politics should operate under certain broad decorum and certain broad norms.
If I can refer to one very recent thing, the UPA government has initiated a bill which has been passed by UP Assembly. Because there are a lot of universities, private universities in UP, but now they have brought an act which will govern all the private universities in the state. Now they have make it mandatory that every private university has to make it clear that they will not allow any anti-national activities.
Define anti-national activities.
Yeah. So
if a student is asking for a movement for Dalit expression or Dalit equality, it's not anti-national.
Yeah.
If a student is asking for a movement or a seminar or a conference which talks about the negative and positive whatever aspects of Brahminization and how it can be a more equal society, nothing wrong in that. If a student is asking whether and how can Jammu Kashmir be developed within the framework and boundary of India, nothing wrong in that. So asking questions to a government, asking questions to state is not anti-national. But the asking separation, secession from India is anti-national.
No, but then the kind of, intentions which are seen, whether it's a central government or the state government, they are trying to regulate regulate the university.
This whole culture of equating government with state, with nation has been there for long. And it is not only for India. It has happened in European countries also. Once upon a time, speaking against the Führer, that's Hitler, was considered to be speaking against fatherland Germany.
Exactly. Right.
At one point of time, you remember, I'm sure, the Congress President Devkanta Barua had given that famous slogan,
India is
Indira is India and India is Indira. How can it be? India is for centuries. Earlier and centuries ahead. Indira Gandhi is for less than 100 years of life because human life is below 100 years. And today the same culture is being tried to be put up as if the current ruler or current prime minister or the current government is equal to India.
So do you want to say that we are going back to 40 or 50 years back?
I would not say that mindset is wrong. Please understand, nation is bigger than you and me. Similarly bigger than the prime minister or president. First of all, the concept of editor is dying. It is the owner who becomes the managing editor or sometimes the editor-in-chief.
So what according to you will be the outlook? I mean, what is going to happen in future if this is
digital media will kill the traditional media. Digital media will ensure that newspapers die.
But there are problems with the digital media as well.
Because it has started its journey. But digital media will ensure that public commitment or public loyalty to legacy media will be on decline. It's already on decline. It's already on decline. Let me say, IndianExpress.com is more popular than Indian Express. NDTV.com is more popular than NDTV.
Yeah, there's a trend which is more or less happening in the West already.
CNN News 18, the online is far more followed than the CNN News 18 channels, though they exist in 18 languages, which is good. But it's far more there.